What's going on, guys? Welcome back to another trade recap. Today is Wednesday, April 1st. I'm going to be going over how I made $10,000 today, and it's back to 100 points on the Nasdaq. I'm just kidding. I actually lost $174 today, and I'm going to show you how. So, today was a little rough for me. Emotionally, not really, but result-wise, not the best. Going into today, I was pretty short-term bearish. We had this 4-hour high, intermediate high that we took out on NQ. Inside of this 4-hour gap, took out this high here. And we also had inverse this 1-hour gap at 9 o'clock, pre-market. So I wanted to see us run to this intermediate low here, hit this gap, or even take out Asia lows and run higher to these data highs that we had. It is a data high. These are likely to get hit. Obviously, it got hit today, but since this was protected inside of a gap, I figured it was smart to be short-term bearish till we seek out some liquidity. It's clear we're in a sell model here. We flip bearish off to that high. We inverse that 1-hour gap, like I said, and then I'll speed it up to market open. 9:15, 9:30. So this should be the 9:30 candle. Sorry, that's 9:15. So 9:30 candle. There we go. So we formed this 15-minute gap while inversing that. What I wanted to see happen was I wanted to see shorts to these internal lows, and then I wanted to see longs off of there to these data highs and these buy side liquidity here. Yeah, it was just pretty basic. It was pretty obvious to me that we were in a sell model. Obviously, in hindsight, I was wrong. But what happened was we ended up trading higher here and getting a nice 5-minute inverse. And I entered here, 9:30. We didn't manipulate these lows here. We didn't take out any liquidity. We just generated, like, trendline liquidity here. Like, we generated liquidity. 9:30 didn't manipulate lower and take out this low here and then run higher. We just generated liquidity, traded higher. We did inverse this 5-minute here. I didn't want to see longs from there. But then right after we inverse this only fair value, the highest time frame fair value gap in this leg, we then reversed down and took out the highest time frame fair value gap of this leg here. And with my higher time frame aligning with this short here on the lower time frame, I took the trade. And as you can see, after about 30 minutes, probably longer, being in the trade, I ended up getting stopped out there. But overall, I think this was a beautiful trade. This was definitely A+ trade. Bias was just wrong, and that happens. Definitely a statistical loss, but I'm really not upset about this trade because this was a very, very good trade in my opinion. Higher time frame was aligned with lower time frame. Drawing liquidity was good. It was a low-hanging fruit. We had good displacement down. Good break-even point at this 9:30 low. Good targets. It is what it is. It happens. I'm really not frustrated about it. I did actually go in a little bit light. I was supposed to go in. My P&L tool is 1.4 contracts, so if I round it up, it would be 2 contracts. I only went in for 1 contract. So I didn't even take a whole half RL. It was less than that. But it is what it is. It sucks, obviously, because I ended red on the day. But I'm really not mad about this trade. And then if I tried taking longs out of this 5-minute inverse, I would have gotten break even. And it's just not really a good long setup, in my opinion, because we didn't really take out anything. Or we're just not really bullish, bro. Like, we weren't really bullish. Obviously, we were. Like, price ended up moving higher, but it wasn't really high conviction. But yeah, pretty basic day. That's kind of all I got for today. But yeah, I will see you guys in the next trade recap. Peace out.